folded soft with time. When I was 8, my grandpa smiled and pressed my hand before he died. He whispered, "Don't be in a hurry, some things bloom on the other side." He never owned much anyone could see, just weathered hands and quiet grace, an old oak Bible, a pocket watch, and laughter written on his face. Before they closed his bedroom door, he placed one envelope in mine. "Open this when life gets heavy, not before. You'll know the time." Years rolled by like autumn leaves. Dreams came true, then slipped away. I lost my job, I lost my courage. I forgot how good men pray. That little envelope stayed hidden inside the Bible on my shelf. Somehow I knew if I reached too soon, I'd only cheat my hurting self. Then one cold night with tears and silence, nothing left that I could do, I opened what he'd left behind, expecting answers, finding truth. There wasn't money, there wasn't gold, no secret story left untold. Just shaky handwriting, simple and small. If you're reading this, God carried us all. He carried me through war and hunger. He carried me when crops were dry. He'll carry you just like he carried me. Now lift your eyes. Inside the fold was one more treasure, a faded photograph I'd never seen. Grandpa standing by a tiny farmhouse, holding my dad at 17. On the back were words my grandma wrote. "We almost lost everything this year, but never once did God lose us." I must have read those words 100 times. Each reading felt like coming home. The room was still exactly as before, but I wasn't alone. Faith isn't always thunder. Sometimes it's paper worn and thin, a quiet promise passed between 2 generations, until it lives again. Maybe heaven leaves reminders, not in riches we can spend, but in ordinary people who teach us how the story ends. There wasn't money, there wasn't gold, just a hope that never grows old. One little letter, one faithful life, enough to carry me through the longest night. Now every year my daughter asks about that envelope so small. I smile and say, "Not yet, sweetheart. You'll know the time. One day these hands will look like his. One day my voice will sound the same." And tucked inside a little white envelope, I'll leave her the name above every name. just an old envelope, folded soft with time. When I was 8, my grandpa smiled and pressed my hand before he died. He whispered, "Don't be in a hurry, some things bloom on the other side." He never owned much anyone could see, just weathered hands and quiet grace, an old oak Bible, a pocket watch, and laughter written on his face. Before they closed his bedroom door, he placed one envelope in mine. Open this when life gets heavy, not before. You'll know the time. Years rolled by like autumn leaves. Dreams came true, then slipped away. I lost my job, I lost my courage. I forgot how good men pray. That little envelope stayed hidden inside the Bible on my shelf. Somehow I knew if I reached too soon, I'd only cheat my hurting self. Then one cold night with tears and silence, nothing left that I could do, I opened what he'd left behind, expecting answers, finding truth. There wasn't money, there wasn't gold, no secret story left untold, just shaky handwriting, simple and small. If you're reading this, God carried us all. He carried me through war and hunger. He carried me when crops were dry. He'll carry you just like He carried me. Now lift your eyes. Inside the fold was one more treasure, a faded photograph I'd never seen. Grandpa standing by a tiny farmhouse, holding my dad at 17. On the back were words my grandma wrote: "We almost lost everything this year, but never once did God lose us." I must have read those words 100 times. Each reading felt like coming home. The room was still exactly as before, but I wasn't alone. Faith isn't always thunder. Sometimes it's paper worn and thin, a quiet promise passed between two generations until it lives again. Maybe heaven leaves reminders, not in riches we can spend, but in ordinary people who teach us how the story ends. There wasn't money, there wasn't gold, just a hope that never grows old. One little letter, one faithful life, enough to carry me through the longest night. Now every year my daughter asks about that envelope so small. I smile and say, "Not yet, sweetheart. You'll know the time. One One day these hands will look like his. One day my voice will sound the same. And tucked inside a little white envelope, I'll leave her the name above every name.